This morning, I put a post out about the 5 books that I'm going to be reading for the first quarter. And I think reading is really important. I've always been a big advocate of it. I started reading, actually, it's kind of a funny story. I joined my first network marketing company when I was 19, and that was my first business. And I learned a lot about leadership and business and networking and sales and marketing and all these other things. But none of that really worked until I started really getting into reading. So my very first thing I did was I joined a book club, and the very first book that I had read that completely changed my entire way of being and was like, hell yeah, I can do this too. It's not just them, like I can do this if they can do this, right? It was called Impossible Dreamer by Lou Anne Mitchell, and it was a completely impactful book for me. I'll never forget it, but I would love to know, what is it that... So what I was saying before I got cut off was, I would love to know what it is that you're doing to grow yourself daily. If you're not reading, what is it that you're doing? Are you sticking to your goals? Are you working out? Are you writing? What is it that you're doing to continue to push yourself that works for you? Because maybe reading doesn't work for you. The one thing that worked for me was changing my mindset. The thing is that I hated reading in school. Like when I was in high school, I never finished my papers. I was the procrastinator. I always wrote my paper for like Romeo and Juliet, literally probably hours before I had to turn it in. I learned how to do that really well in college too. And it just wasn't my thing. It wasn't my thing until I got to start to choose the topics and the genres that I wanted to read. For me, I navigate towards biographies and business and leadership and psychology and how-tos and self-development. Like those are the things that like I just